morning, handsome. Hi. Hello. You ready to go eventing for the second time in your life? Yeah!
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, he said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time.
Hello there, welcome back. We are off eventing again today. It's the kids' second ever time. Weather is not looking favourable today. It is lovely at the minute, the sun's out. It has been raining all night, so I'm kind of hoping it might have rained itself out. We can but pray. We're going over to Cambridgeshire. It's usually an hour and a half in the car, so I allow, 2 hours in the horse box. We're off to Ely Eventing Centre at Little Downham. Looking forward to it. Last time I was there, it was with a horse, that is. It was Athena, my old mare, and we jumped around the intermediate, and little did I know that was going to be my last event on her. And that was the June 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So I am looking forward to it. I just hope that we don't get the thunderstorms that are forecast during all three phases. All three phases there is a thunderstorm forecast. Marvellous. Let's start praying. Anyway, kid's having his breakfast. I'm going to start mucking out and need to plait up, so see you in a bit. Oh, you look so grown up and handsome.
Thanks, honey.
Don't you? You always do, dear. Don't you? You're so pretty. He says, I'm not pretty, I'm handsome, Mum, I'm a boy. We haven't bothered with the tail today, have we? He said, no, not today. Let's just get a move on, love. Let me grab that one. There we go. Right, dude, let's go. You can shut the door for me, that'd be marvellous.
Yes,
Thank
boss.
you very much. We'll wait for Kenny. Yeah, look, there he is. He's there. He's coming. Yes, just you, me and Kenny today. He's off to Torremolinos. He said Tenerife. I keep saying Tenerife. He's going to Torremolinos.
Starts with a T.
Come on then. Good lad. Well done. Right round. Let's hook you up. Oh, the water coming off the top of the box. Head that way. Okay, on the horse box. Kenny's just nipped in. We're at the garage. I came here yesterday and got diesel. I should have just waited till this morning. He wanted a coffee, so he's gone in to grab me a hot chocolate. He's getting a coffee, and as you can tell, there we are. You can see the signs. Actually, diesel's gone down a bit. It's 147.9 now here. It was like 156 not so long ago, 157, so it's quite a drop. But yeah, then we'll be on the road, and I think we're doing okay for time at the moment, so fingers crossed those roads are clear. Right, here we are. We're at Little Downham. Right, we have to follow this box, and Yogi is going to show us where to go. I don't think she means the famous Yogi Breisner. It would be funny if it is though. We are here, we've got dressage here, show jumping just behind it, and the cross country start just over there. It does go all the way around, but it's so nice that it's all quite close. It's just spitting with a bit of rain, but Kenny said, the weatherman said earlier that it was going to be mainly cloudy and that the thunderstorms are coming at like 1 o'clock in the morning, so fingers crossed that weatherman was right and we can sack off the Met weather. Archie's second start box and his first proper one. Here we go. Fence number 1.
I was lying on the ground.
It's a good old run up to Ace, although walking it feels like it, but no doubt on Archie I'll be up here within a couple of strides. But our next one's on a hill. So this horse looks like it's going to ask him some proper cross-country questions. So looking forward to it. Well, as you would have seen, I thought you spotted cross country, we're right opposite the cross country. There's quite a few questions on that course. Definitely his first proper course. We've got 3 waters and there's a ditch right at the end of the course in the woods and there's no alternative. So yeah, lots of A and B's. Just go out there and see what we can do. And it's just started raining again. Would you look at that? My hat's been tagged and it's pink to make the boys wink. Same as my colour cap. Perfect. Oh, my baseball cap, my bag, we're all very pink here. Sorry, mate. I know you're a boy, but Okay, that's me ready in my dressage stuff. Oh, I do need to put my number on. That might help. And I'm number 161 today. He's ready. He's getting very impatient. He's being very babyish, grabbing at everything. I've had to move everything back. So we'll probably get on a little bit earlier just so he can have a good look round and stretch those legs because he's been stood on here for quite a while now. So come here, let's just sort your bridle out. Right, let's go.
Archie's a bit excited, as you can see. It is. And Alan, I don't think I'll be replacing you anytime soon. He always gets one in. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. Yeah, I think he already knows.
Yeah, you missed that one.
I always miss them. Well sat.
Firstly, I'm really sorry about the noise of the wind. We didn't realise it was so bad until we watched this back. Now I managed to calm him down just enough to go into the arena without any bucking or prancing, etc. So it was down the centre line, track right, and for that we got a 6. They said neck bent to the right on the centre line but forwards. At B, circle right 20 metre diameter circle, we scored a 6.5 for this. Fair turn, mouth opening needs more suppleness. B, F, A, K was working trot, for which we scored a 7. Then K, X, M changed the rein, and between M and C, working trot. Again, we scored a 7, straight, fair to track. Between C and H, working canter left. We've got a 6, obedient, could be better balance in transition, which is understandable for a baby. E, circle left 20 metres diameter circle. Then E to A, working canter. And for these manoeuvres, we scored a 7 again. A, working trot, AFB, working trot. You know, these 20 by 40s, everything just comes up so quick, don't you find? Those manoeuvres, we got a 6, needs more balance in transition. B, circle left 20 metre diameter circle, a little on forehand, more supple in corners, and we scored a 6. Yeah, you find you're doing one manoeuvre and then next thing you know you've got to turn and do another. Then we trot around the arena. H, X, F, change the rein, F, A, working trot. Now for these manoeuvres we scored a 6.5, mouth opening, straight, more supple, F to A. A and K, working canter right, obedient transition, fussy in mouth, scored a 6. E, circle right 20 metre diameter circle. Then E to C, working canter, we got a 6. They said fussy in mouth. He was a bit mouthy because he was anxious and a bit wound up. C, working trot. M, medium walk. Again, we scored a 6. Mouth opening in transition to trot, obedient to walk. Now this was a really strange walk we had to do in this one. It was MB, X, E, K, and it was medium walk. Not your normal long and low. But we scored a 7 with the comment of nice steps. Now this one blew me away. K, working trot, A down centre line, A to G, working trot. We scored an 8, guys. The kid got his first ever dressage 8. Boom. Then at G, halt, salute, arena, leave arena, at walk on a long rein at an appropriate place. And we got a 6. He was square, but his quarters were to the right. But we scored 34.5, and I was rather chuffed with that.
No.
I've never had a horse before that's horse shy, and it is so difficult. Hang on tight. Unfortunately, guys, the wind was just too bad for you to hear what we were saying here, but I'd met up with Bex from Winging It with the Binks. If you're on Instagram, give her a follow. She'd come to watch, bless her. Lovely to meet her in the flesh. But we were just talking about the cross-country course and some of the questions it posed to these younger horses. I guess it was fine if you're a seasoned 80 and that's what you want to do, but it was quite a lot for a baby, so we were just having a good old natter and a chat about that. And here we are in the show jumping warm-up arena. What a different picture this is to the dressage practice arena. There we are with Daisy. Her mare was quite taken with Archie, understandably. Now the lady in the purple there is Carly, so a shout out to her and her daughter Maddie, who did a really good job. On to a wee jump. Now it's hard to believe watching this that not long after this we had to go and take cover behind the commentary box because thunder, lightning, hail, strong winds, you name it, we got it. It was absolutely horrendous, but I'm so proud of the kid. He was as good as gold, and for a horse that's noise spooky, I was seriously impressed.
Ali, what's ground feeling like, okay? Yeah.
Okay, now on to the show jumping. Not lots to look at in the way of the fences. There was nothing complicated there. However, around the edge at the top where we're just about to head now, that's the second fence on the cross country and the water jump, which was the third fence. And down the other side, so that's the top end that I'm at now, then down the other side they come galloping along, having just jumped the first fence. He wasn't keen on that log in the corner there, so we did quite well to get as straight as we did for that. It probably felt worse than it looked. And as you can see, the grass was quite short there and it did get rather slippy and he didn't have studs in. I'm going to be honest, my dad normally puts the studs in and I've got the new plasticky ones and I wasn't sure if you just pop them in as normal, and it was all a little bit stressy, so I decided not to go changing things at the last minute, having just been through a storm, etc. So I just took him steady and let him just pop round, but really pleased with how he coped. Coming, see, there's the horse on the cross country just went past, hence why I then had to kick him over that one, because he was looking as if to say, where did they come from, Mum? Last fence was a double, and I'm going to admit I think that's the best he's ever gone through a double. Thrilled. I'm chuffed with that. That was the worst weather we've ever seen. Thunder and lightning, hailstone. It was really slippy in there. He was spooking at the log and at the horses galloping past on cross country. So much to take in, yet he's gone and jumped to clear. Absolutely thrilled. Right, now for the next bit. Now I have to admit, guys, he didn't feel like he was firing on all cylinders when I was in the cross-country practice arena. There had been a lot of sitting around on him because they were running behind, and I think the kid was actually feeling a little on the tired side, which, that just seemed a bit of an effort, didn't it? Okay, and we're on the cross-country. By this point, I think I'm on about fence 7. Kenny picks me up. Now he jumped number 1. We had a good canter pass to show jumping arena. Then you had to go around a corner over a mound and you were presented with that skinny log with the water behind. And he come to a grinding halt, as if to say, what on earth? His eyes were on stalks. So I made a fuss of him. I said, fair play, mate. That was a lot to take in, straight out the start box. Come round, he popped straight over it. Straight in the water. He walked in, but he went in, so thrilled with that. He jumped the roll top out. Amazing. Right, this is fence 8. It's on a mound. He slipped, and then you can't see part B until you've gone round that tree, yet he still come and jumped it. Bless his little heart. Now, yeah, fence 5 was on a higher mound than that, and it had a B section, and again there was a fence to the side. I should have probably gone a bit wider so he could see it a bit better, but he came to a stop, had a look, and then he come around and popped over it, and then straight down the hill and popped over part B. He then got his run on over 6 and 7, lovely, and then as you saw, that was us at fence 8 where he just slipped, but he still did it. Now for another question. Up the bank, and then slightly to the right down the slope and over another part, which I was like, wow, this is an 80. But the kid did it. He did it. Couldn't be happier with him. Now this, it was separately numbered, the water and the hanging log, but you had no choice but to go through the water and then jump out, so it didn't make sense. And then here, I don't think he really read the question, so he just stopped there. Not once did I tell him off, because he was just going around there like, what on earth is going on, mum? So many A and B's for him to think about. But then he comes around and he popped them all the second time. I cannot ask for more than that at this stage in his training. Poor kid's never done anything like what he was asked to do on this course. Now, there weren't scary fences, but some of them were quite meaty for an 80, and it was more the questions and everything else that he's had to deal with this whole day, with the show jumping, cross country and dressage all in the one area. And with him being horse shy, it was so much. And then a thunderstorm, he was just knackered by this point as well, and that was glaring. You can't see it from this angle, but it had a real shine on it, and as we were coming into it, I could feel him backing off. I put my leg on, but it wasn't happening, and then he slips here again. There we go. He's definitely going to need studs. But watch this. It was glaring. He's had a look, saw it was fine, carried on. Now, by this point, I've had 4 stops in total. I carried on. I thought, being unaffiliated, you could do that, because I saw loads doing it. So we then carry on up to the 3rd water. 3 waters, wow. Now, lucky for me, my friend Claire turned up and got this cute little bit of footage of me coming through the last water. I did carry on. I thought, I'm getting my money's worth somehow. So ignore me bouncing around. I was as knackered as him by this point, and I was just like, come on, mate. But as you can see, look, he's going straight into the waters, and then he picked up and jumped out. We jumped the next fence, and just before we got to the woods, we were asked to pull over to let the horse behind go, and then we just walked off course. But I was thrilled with him, guys. Well, we timed that just right, just got him on in time. It's absolutely caning it down out there now. We have been through every weather today. He's been out in thunder and lightning, hailstones. He has been superb. We've got a decent dressage, clear show jumping. Although horses going past on the cross country, they had the start of the cross country right next to the show jumping and the dressage. A lot for him to take in. Cross country, on paper, we got eliminated, yes. However, everything that he stopped at, he just didn't understand the question, had a look, come round and he popped back over. Can't be mad at him for that. He was brilliant. 3 water jumps, one of which was the 3rd fence. Ridiculous. You come out of the start box, over the 1st fence, round the corner, past the show jumping, round the corner, over a mound, and then there's 3 skinny logs looking at you, and he just went, and the water behind it, and he was just like, what is that? But he's done all the combinations and everything. Wow, what a super boy. He walked into all the waters, all 3 waters he walked in. He didn't want to run in, but that's fine. I was like, mate, you want to walk, you walk. So he did. Made it a bit hard to jump coming out, but he's never had to do anything like that before. So yeah, you agree, don't you? He says, can we go home now, Mum? It's been a long day. They've been running behind. So I've ended up sitting on him longer than ideally I'd have liked to. He's 5 years old. It was a lot for him to take in. It's been a long day, so I am going to get him home. And do you know what? I'm going to sign it off there because it's going to be late when we get back. So, dude, say bye-bye. He's looking out the window. And we will see you for the next one. The kid is going to have a holiday now, a well-earned holiday. He's having a week off. And then we'll go back to the drawing board and do some schooling. Yeah, back to schooling. Right, for now. See ya. Say bye.
Thank you. See you later.